Good evening and thank you for tuning into BrandPlus TV. It's always a delight knowing that you've taken your time and are keeping us company. My name is Ndiro Ganga, ready to bring you up to speed with all the top stories making headlines. And as you know, we're all about business. Here's a glance of those stories. Philips Lumify ultrasound app launch, new innovation set to revolutionize healthcare. Nairobi County Free Milk Initiative launched, County Government of Nairobi and Brookside Dairy in agreement to raise nutritional standards. Digital taxi drivers looming strike. It's the full implementation of the MOU or we down our tools. Blue economy for better trade. How can Kenya exploit the treasures buried deep under our water bodies? Thank you for staying with us. Now on to our top story. Philips Africa yesterday evening in a colorful event launched Lumify, its first app-based ultrasound system. The innovation seeks to leverage mobile technology to make ultrasound technology more accessible to a broader network of healthcare providers. Now the groundbreaking innovation is set to positively impact the healthcare sector, not only in Kenya but the whole of Africa. Take a look at that report. The first app-based ultrasound application has been a long-awaited innovation in the healthcare sector. It is no wonder upon its launch, the Beyond Zero campaign team spearheaded by the First Lady, Her Excellency Margaret Kenyatta, are the very first set of healthcare stakeholders to fully adopt the application, hoping it will reduce child and maternal mortality rates by a high percentage.
As Philips, we are very committed to Kenya, first of all. Secondly, therefore, we are also very committed to the universal healthcare agenda of the government. And the big four, being health of being one of them, is very important to us as well. So a couple of days ago, we were partnering together with the Beyond Zero campaign from the First Lady. And exactly the product was fitting very well with the Beyond Zero campaign in having maternal health indicators being increasing. And what we did is to bring an ultrasound device which can be carried to the field. Can be taken by a midwife, for example, or a doctor or a specialist to the field where normally medical devices are not available.
With the government fully committed to the Big Four agenda and universal healthcare being one of the goals set, medical experts say the app will increase the probability of proper diagnosis for patients.
This is a portable machine. It's beyond that, it's a pocketable device. And what it means is that a patient, a clinician, a doctor can actually take this device, walk from one ward to another, just like he's carrying a stethoscope, and use that ultrasound machine like a stethoscope, connect it to his phone, and essentially take pictures of what's going on. So for me, this is going to increase access tremendously. It's going to make more patients able to access this amazing, versatile technology called ultrasound, which really means that many Kenyans are going to be able to access an early diagnosis from more and more trained people. And the other thing about it is it's trainable. So actually you can have the machine and have very little experience with ultrasound, but you can now teleport whatever you're seeing, like FaceTime, to somebody in another part of Kenya, a specialist if you like. And that specialist can look at the images that you've obtained, guide you on how to reposition the probe, and guide you on what is being seen.
The app is equally expected to ease access to medical diagnosis by patients across the country, as it is a portable and pocketable device. With proper training, it will spread across the country and, more importantly, in rural Kenya.
And especially, you know, like most concentration for the specialists is in the towns and the major cities, whereas the rural areas are left like with very few specialists. So when this gadget goes into the rural areas, then these middle-level healthcare providers are able to do an ultrasound, which in other circumstances can only be accessed in major cities, and actually have a diagnosis there and then.
The healthcare industry is one that has been marred with controversy day in, day out, and Kenyans have therefore been slowly losing faith in the sector. However, such partnerships revive the hope and are a good sign that the sector has the potential to fully care for Kenyans. The Nairobi Governor, His Excellency Mike Mbuvi Sonko, together with his Brookside Dairy CEO Faiz Taib, today launched a free milk initiative program that will cover all the ECDE students in public schools in Nairobi County. The initiative will see children get milk 2 days a week in an effort to improve their nutritional health and balanced diet requirement. Take a look.
Speaking after he officially launched the program, the Nairobi Governor, His Excellency Mike Sonko, noted that away from just taking care of the nutritional needs of the pupils, the initiative has seen improved enrollment in the various ECDE centers.
I have been informed of the excitement this project has brought to the children. More than 200 children have re-enrolled to school since Friday, 7 September, when we began distribution of the milk. This free milk project not only improves child nutrition and keeps hunger away, it also puts a smile on every child's face. I'm expecting that enrollment will increase from the current 17,000 children to about 23,000 children by close of the year.
He added that he will see to it that the county government builds more ECDE centers in the various wards that do not have the facilities.
I note that there has been a series and a development of ECD infrastructure. There are 10 wards that do not have a single public primary school or ECD center. These are Utawala, Pipeline, Nyayo High Rise, Ngei, Ngando, Mabatini, Lucky Sama, Laini Saba, Kware, and Maradaima. My government is finalizing a proposal to develop a modern ECD center in each and every ward to end this marginalization.
He also thanked the Brookside company for being involved in ensuring the initiative in schools is a success.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me now take this opportunity to once again thank Brookside Limited for this amazing partnership. It is now my pleasure to declare free milk officially launched.
On his part, the CEO Brookside Dairy, Faiz Taib, insisted on the importance of children having a balanced diet. He reiterated that poor nutrition affects educational development, not just during childhood, but runs into adulthood as well.
Poor nutrition compromises both the quality of life of school-age children and their potential to benefit from education. Attaining optimal nutrition involves eating 3 meals a day and 2 nutritious snacks, as well as limiting intake of high sugar and high fat foods.
He added that the initiative, which benefits 250 schools, will see the country achieve quality education, which is a key component of the Sustainable Development Goals.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will recall, as a major player in Kenyan dairy industry, Brookside Dairy is involved in vital strategic intervention programs around the pillars of academics, sports, and nutrition that are designed to build up stronger future generation and hence optimal learning outcomes of our children. It is therefore follows that with a rise in nutrient deficiency in children, we need to ensure an all-round approach towards mitigating this problem. We are therefore confident that Brookside Dairy Free School Milk Program will increase both school attendance and retention levels.
Also present was the Brookside Dairy Managing Director, Margaret Kibogi, who stated that the 17,000 people who are to benefit from the initiative are the most vulnerable and in need of dietary intervention.
ECD level pupils are very vulnerable age and thus require adequate and proper nutritional diet for growth and development. But access to this adequate and proper nutrition is a challenge, particularly in Nairobi homes and many other homes within the country. And this is the time that affects the school's attendance and overall performance. This intervention will not therefore come at a better time. This donation will go a long way in helping address the challenges of stoutness, and that's why as a board we are very proud to be associated with this initiative.
She added that they are working together with other organizations to ensure that the program does not face the same challenges as those of the free milk program during the Moi era.
A decade ago, and working with key government players, development partners, and other private players in the dairy, we undertook a step to reintroduce the school milk program. The concept was developed towards this goal. The concept had many challenges. Remember the Nyayo school milk, which I am one of the beneficiaries, had challenges, and of course it did not continue. As a board, we have worked with various partners. And during the promulgation of the Constitution in 2010, agriculture, including livestock, was devolved in the county. ECD level of education was also made a county function. It was thus very imperative that we work directly with the counties to implement the school milk program and thus come up with the county-based school milk programs.
As a testament to the importance of good nutrition in early childhood, she indicated that the initiative has been adopted by other 7 counties.
The board has dedicated a team offering technical support towards the implementation of the program. So far in the country, we have 7 counties that have adopted the school milk programs, namely Mombasa, Kilifi, Migori, Murang'a, Meru, Embu, Nyandarua. They have already launched and operationalized their program.
The initiative meant to benefit 17,000 children, which in turn will promote enrollment in schools, is seen as key to the achievement of quality education, which is part of the Sustainable Development Goals. For BrandPlus TV Business News, I am Daisy Wambua.
Digital Taxi Forum, the online drivers' representative body, today held a meeting with its drivers to announce their scheduled strike starting Monday next week that will run for a month. This is in a bid to push for implementation of the Memorandum of Understanding that was signed with the app owners before the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Transport, on the 11th of July 2018. 3 months ago, the representation of digital taxi drivers signed a memorandum of understanding with taxi-hailing app owners and agreed on 3 key issues surrounding the welfare of drivers. To date, the 2 dominant app owners in the digital taxi market are yet to act upon these agreements.
Now, the memorandum of understanding that we signed on the 11th had 4 key issues: pricing and the pricing models by these companies. And then 2, it was about driver welfare and security. 3, it was about engagement. 3 was about recognition of the driver representatives by these app companies. Then number 4 was about the continuous engagement between the driver representatives and the app companies. Now, why that MOA is very important? It was supposed to bring harmony and engagement between the stakeholders. As you know, the app companies own the app, but we own the cars. We own the cars, we drive the cars, we maintain the cars, and we service the cars. So basically, we are the key stakeholders in this business. But from the days these companies came to Kenya, they have always been calling us partners. But actually, we have never been partnering in any decision making.
While the association acknowledges that it's not in the interest of the drivers to go on strike, the circumstances surrounding the market they're operating in leave them no choice. The drivers cite that despite continuous engagements with the app companies, these organizations are only focused towards making profits and dividends, totally overlooking the well-being of drivers.
Whenever we ask these 2 companies the formula they use to arrive at their prices, and why they feel that they cannot adjust their prices. The only reason they give, they are fearing to lose customers to their competitors. What does that tell you? That tells you they are fearing to lose money.
With the looming strike, drivers hope that their grievances will be heard and swift action taken. If not, they are vowing to boycott all the apps that are yet to sign the MOU agreement and operate on apps that have already acted upon those agreements.
On Monday and Tuesday, it will be a total switch off. When we talk of total switch off, it is all apps. So that if the 2 days, those two companies will not have come down to talk to us, on Wednesday, which is the third day now, when we switch on, we shall be migrating to the two apps that have complied.
From the horse's mouth, digital taxi drivers say enough is enough, as it is time to implement change. According to them, they should make profit just as the app owners do.
Not everyone owns a car. We pay for them. How are we going to pay for these cars? Then, are we only going to work here so that we can be working for somebody, or we are supposed to work here to even to grow ourselves? We are supposed to own our cars. But how are you going to own our cars, unlike they are paying us these raw wages? So what we urge these companies is to stop joking with the driver, because they are joking with us. We are not here to be used. This is a business field. I am supposed to earn, they are supposed to earn. We don't mind if they earn, but they should also consider, if they earn, let me also earn something.
Starting Tuesday next week, should the impending strike take effect, Kenyans should brace themselves for a major inconvenience in the transport industry. This translates to hiked fares, little to no operation in the digital taxi space, hence massive commission losses for the digital taxi app operators. The Permanent Secretary, Transport, Maritime and Shipping Affairs, Nancy Karigithi, attended the last day of the Freight Forwarding and Logistics Summit, focusing her address on the exploitation of blue economy for better trade. Broadly, the subsectors of the blue economy in Kenya include fisheries and aquaculture, maritime transport and logistics services, extractive industries which include offshore mining of gas and oil, titanium, rare earth and culture, tourism and leisure lifestyle. Our reporter Elsa Atieno, who patronized the summit, has more details.
For the first time, the event was hosted in Nairobi, Kenya, congregating over 180 delegates from the East African region. Nancy Karigithi, Secretary State Department Maritime and Shipping Affairs, while officiating the close of the summit, mainly spoke on the blue economy.
Whenever I hear Mombasa speaking, or sometimes we speak and say, oh, Naivasha, oh, we're killing jobs, I tell myself, honestly, there's so much. There's so much we can do, and there's so much opportunity. But, you know, closing our minds and just thinking of the little pie that we have, that is the blue economy, that is the gift we have for being a coastal state. Having a part 600 kilometers of the Indian Ocean, there is so much we can do.
We must be informed in advance.
So what is the blue economy? The term blue economy has been used in diverse ways. However, it is understood to comprise of a range of economic sectors and related policies that together determine whether the use of oceanic resources is suitable. The PES indicated that being a signatory to international maritime conventions, the country needs to have integrated thinking on areas that impact maritime transport.
The blue economy, the maritime sector won't happen where we are only thinking in silos. We are so used to clearing goods from Mombasa now, we can't think anywhere else. We are so used to the port goods, we won't think anything else. We need to integrate our thinking, because no single silo can stand on its own. They cross-pollinate, they feed with, through each other, and unless we open our minds, we won't be able to do that.
She further added that when we conduct intertrade, there is greater potential for revenue generation and growing the GDP.
When we trade with one another, that's when we make money. That's when our GDP as a country rises. And that's how we become wealthier nations. And until we do that, then we are wasting space and sleeping on opportunities and wasting opportunities.
The potential of the blue economy in Africa is largely unexploited due to uneven forecast. While Africa is endowed with large water bodies, the communities living in proximity to such lakes, seas and oceans in the continent are among the poorest. We hope with the renewed interest in the subsector, its full potential shall be realized. For BrandPlus TV Business News, I am Elsa Atieno.
But we ensure that you are in copy.
Now let's shift gears and take a look at the day's market performances, and here is a summary. That is how the markets performed today, but for more in-depth analysis, tune in every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. for my next big bet with Brookside Dairy and Karanja Daniel as they carry out an in-depth analysis of the financial markets and other investment opportunities. Well, that's all the time we had tonight on the Business News Desk. On behalf of everyone that made it a success, enjoy your weekend. Catch a rerun of this bulletin at 10 p.m. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. Good night.